Pickups. Pickups. I got me some pickups. Nice action. Hello Retro Gamers and Collectors, it's Kev here with another pickups video, a booty bargains video. This is pickups from last week's car boot sale on Sunday, because there is no car boot sales here today because it's been fucking raining all night and this morning. But yeah, I haven't filmed yet what I picked up last week because it was relatively slim pickings. So I figured I'd make this video and bundle it together with a few pickups I got during the week and make a little video out of it. So let's get started here. Okay, so first one, Monster 4x4 World Circuit on the Wii. Like a monster truck racing game. It could be a pile of shite, it could be really good, I have no idea, haven't heard about it. You know, a lot of these Wii games are hit and miss, some of them are really shit, but you know, some of them you can have a good laugh with. Comes complete a Rooney, I think I paid £1 for this one, so that's cool. So yeah, it really was slim pickings at the boot sale last week. I didn't get there as early as you usually would, and I think there was some other guy already gone around kind of harvesting a lot of the stuff anyway. But I'll talk about that in a bit. A couple of original Xbox games, because you can't call it Xbox One. Batman Vengeance. This is from the cartoon Batman. And this is actually a really cool game, it's a lot of fun, I had a quick go at this one. It's one you don't see as often. It was a multi-platform game, came on GameCube and PS2 as well. Really cool game. Also got Midway Arcade Treasures free. I don't have any of the other Midway Arcade Treasures, but these kind of collections, these arcade collections are really cool. I've got like a Taito one on PS2, and yeah, it's always got some fun games on. This one's like basically it's a racing game edition. We've got Super Off-Road, Badlands, Race Driving, Stun Runner, San Francisco Rush 2049, which I'm sure I've played on a Dreamcast before, and Off-Road Thunder. So yeah, I think I got both of these for £1 if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of entertainment for your money in there. So what else did I see? PlayStation 1 game, which I've been looking for a while, Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Now this is in really nice condition. As we all know, PlayStation 1 cases suck balls. Always cracked, always fucked, and this one isn't cracked, it isn't fucked. It was just together with a load of other shitty PS1 games like sports titles that I didn't particularly want. I just wanted this one. I'm pretty sure I got it for 50p. And yeah, it's definitely worth that. The Oddworld games are always a blast. I didn't really play them as a kid, so I can't say I'm a huge fan. But you know, a lot of people liked them and have a lot of fun. Got the old manual inside as well, which is looks like it's never been opened. And it's also got like a little control quick sheet. So yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to getting into these Oddworld games really, so that should be cool. Now also, there's somebody selling a PS2 console, one of the old fat ones. I quite like the old fat PS2s. I've had a few in the past, moved them on. I haven't got any at the moment, so I'll pick one up if I saw a cheap one again. And she had it sitting there with a few crappy games, but no controllers. I said, have you got any controllers with this? She said no, she's already sold them to somebody else in the morning. So I asked her how much she wanted, and she wanted 15 quid. So it wasn't much good to me, so I left that one. And then when I was cruising around, I saw another guy selling original PS1 with no controllers again. So I asked him, have you got any controllers? He said no, somebody already bought them that morning. So somebody's going around this boot sale buying all the fucking PlayStation controllers, ruining my bundles, which just kind of pissed me off, but you know, I'll get over it. So yeah, so we had this PlayStation, which I picked up. It come with the RF cable and the power lead. It's pretty clean, and I only paid £2 for that, £2 and you think how much these used to cost. Somebody commented on my Twitter when I was showing this, it was obviously hundreds of pounds when it came out, and now it's just £2. So yeah, it's a nice nick. It's a shame we didn't have any controllers with it. The guy obviously, he wasn't a reseller, he didn't really know what this was worth, so £2 a bargain in my book. Okay, so that kind of sums up that boot sale. Like I said, there wasn't much going on there. And somebody had already been around harvesting all the good deals and stealing all my PlayStation controllers. Okay. So, let's move on to a few other bits. These are a few things I picked up in Primark actually. I've seen it on somebody's YouTube channel. I think he's called Retrogamingxs. I think his name's Jake anyway. And he said they are selling these in Primark, so when my missus went there, I kept an eye out for them. Just a couple of little Nintendo Pez. They're only £1 each. These are the only 2 characters they had, so we've got like a little Mario Pez, which I think looks pretty cool. And we've got a little Toad Pez. So yeah, they're just 2 little fun things which are going to sit on the shelves. For £1 each, can't go wrong. Okay, so next deal was actually a Facebook deal. Not on like a Facebook game selling site, it's like one of those local area selling sites where people sell all the baby clothes and shit like that. And it was on the Saturday when I was at Play Expo last week. I seen somebody put this up. It was a Nintendo DS Lite with games for £10. I don't have a DS Lite, so I was well up for that. The only thing was, with me being in Blackpool at the time, I was like, can you just, you know, I'll have it. I'll come and get it tonight. It'll be late, about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And luckily she said yeah, and I went and picked her up, and it was a really good deal. So here it is. It's a really horrible pink colour. I don't know why they chose this pink, but this pink's fucking horrible. Really washed out baby pink. But I'll live with it. It's in nice condition. It comes with the stylus. It comes with that little like Game Boy Advance cartridge cover thing. And then yeah, it's in great nick, it works fine. And it had an R4 card inside of it, which is pretty cool. I already have an R4 card. I picked up my first one from the boot sale a few weeks back. So yeah, if anybody needs an R4 card and you've got anything to trade or whatever, give me a shout. It's got a 2GB microSD card in it. No particularly good games on it yet, but you can put your own games on there easy enough. It looks like the woman who I got it from, she was a relatively older woman, and she was definitely into like puzzle games and board games, so there's a lot of that on, and a few ebooks. So that came with his charger as well, and it also came with a stack of games. Right, so like I said, she was definitely into puzzle games and all that, so we obviously have the Brain Trainer, which looks like every fucking person who owned a DS got Brain Training. Scrabble 2007 edition. We got like a multi-board game kind of game. 4 games, 4 great games in one. There's Monopoly, Boggle, Yahtzee and Battleship. You never know, I might give that a blast sometime. This one, 42 games in one, 42 all-time classics in one. This actually looks quite fun. This will be quite handy when you're on the move, just have a few games. Looks like it's got some cool like card games on there. It's got like drafts and chess and shit like that. It's also multiplayer, so yeah, that could be a lot. Definitely give that a go. And the last 2 games with them were Professor Layton games. Professor Layton and The Lost Future. Now, I've never played any of these Layton games, but my girlfriend, she's dead excited to play them because they like puzzle games. It comes complete through. It's even got like a massive stack of manuals in a plastic bag. Yeah, it's in really nice condition. And Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call came new and sealed, which is always a nice bonus. So yeah, probably will be opening this up if she wants to play it, because I'm not really that arsed. But yeah, all that stuff for 10 quid, you know, it's a bargain. Even if it is shitty, putrid pink. I mean, look at that fucking colour. Not the best colour in the world ever. So yeah, also got a bit of an eBay stack. In a bit of a Game Boy collecting mode lately. I kind of collect in cycles, and at the moment I'm on a bit of a Game Boy run. So let's just rattle a few of these off. This was a stack of 5 games I won in an auction for about 8 quid posting, I think. And they all came minted, really nice condition, and they're all in the original cases, which is always handy because you can never have too many cases. So, WWF Warzone game. We got Soccer, said in my worst American accent, which is probably shite, but that one, she actually gave me the manual for that one, which is cool. We also have Wave Race. Now, this game on the Nintendo 64 when it came out blew my mind. Just the graphics of the water was just immense. Brilliant game. I can't imagine this one being as good, but it's worth a go. And Worms on Game Boy. See, all these cartridges are in brilliant condition, as you can see. Nice and shiny and new. I reckon Worms might be a great game on a Game Boy. I haven't played it on a Game Boy, but it's a simple game. It's a lot of fun. I'm hoping that's going to be a good one. And lastly in the bundle, I got Metroid 2. Which, you know, all Metroid games are pretty awesome, so I'm sure this one's going to be a good one. So yeah, quite happy with that little bundle, very good posted. So that pretty much sums up my pickups this week. Got a few things coming in the post which I'll hopefully put up midweek. And hopefully back to booting next week. So yeah, hope you guys have a good one and see you all next time.